Tony, Dan, Lester. Perfect 10. This character is OP. God mode activated.
John didn't show up today. He didn't want to game with us.
No, John.
We hate John.
We hate John. We hate John. We hate John. We hate John. We hate John. We hate John.
We're gonna play Sonic Spinball today. Sonic Spinball. You voted on Facebook for Sonic Spinball, so we're gonna play it today and beat it. Woo! Ow!
This was actually my very first video game. It came with the Genesis my parents bought me one marvelous 16-bit Christmas.
Did you ever beat it?
Absolutely not. In fact, I didn't clear the first level until about March.
I have never beaten the first level.
Yeah, I had it for Game Gear, never beat it, probably got 3 or 4 levels in.
How many levels have you got now?
I've never played it, but I'm confident that I'll be able to beat it and that it will be very easy.
So this came out as a kind of a stopgap game between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. So it has the spin dash of Sonic 2. It kind of looks like Sonic 2, but I feel like there are more animations. Look to the right. It's the Xbox symbol. And look to the left. Let it go for a second. It's the Xbox symbol and the red ring of death. Do you see?
Oh my god, this game is
see?
prophetic.
Yeah.
So one thing that's a little odd about this, unlike a lot of pinball games, you can control the pinball.
Yes.
So you can't actually influence Sonic's movement even while he's bouncing about like this.
Is it just kind of swaying it a little bit in either direction?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's not like you can suddenly change his direction or anything outrageous. You can kind of use it to work around the fact that, well, the screen zoomed in far enough that you can't really prepare to launch the character in the right direction right off the get-go.
That was one of the things about this game that I don't know how I feel about. I really like the colors, right? I think that overall it looks really good. And I really like the extra animations that Sonic has that he didn't have in Sonic 2. But when I'm playing pinball, I want to be able to see the whole pinball machine. So I feel like in this game when I was playing it last night, I was like, where do I take him?
I've been trying to follow what Dan's doing here. Seems like there's a dozen different things he's doing. He's breaking barrels in there.
Yes.
There's always
Not
something
sure.
happening.
It's not obvious just playing this for the first time what you're even supposed to be doing.
Yes.
Here's a pinball machine. Go do cool stuff or whatever. Be the 90s.
He has to drain the toxic waste around the Chaos Emerald, and then he has to be able to find the Chaos Emerald and get to it. But how do you find it? I don't know. You kind of expect it to be like Sonic, but it's not. It's a pinball.
It's an odd middle ground. It doesn't quite play like a Sonic game. It doesn't quite play like a pinball game. It's kind of a unique experience. Alright, so now that we've pulled that little switch, we're going to go up here.
And you can actually control Sonic here.
Yeah, on anything that isn't flat ground as a part of the pinball machine itself, you can control him like a standard character.
This is cool. I've never even been this far.
The Emerald!
Aha!
Emerald Power.
So how many emeralds are there per level? Because there's that big one.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. You're trying to get...
Yeah.
Oops. I've gone the wrong way.
See, I wouldn't have known that.
Oh,
When you die, you have to start over, right?
To a point.
Okay.
The first emerald I found will still count.
Okay. But you still have to drain the emerald of the toxic waste, right? So you still have to kind of repeat some of the same actions. I like the presentation, how it kind of has that pixelated LCD screen at the top like a pinball machine does. There's also a cool little animation when you get captured down at the bottom. The buttons! And then you escape.
So it does seem pretty forgiving about falling down the center doesn't kill you in most cases.
Depending on the level, at this stage they figure you're still trying to figure out how the game works.
Okay.
So there's a barrel right down here. We'll just go for a little paddle.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Whoa.
See the slime still there? We want to get to that emerald.
Oh, so that's how you do it. Again, I've never beat the first damn level.
Wow.
However, I now actually have to go get in the cart because I've really made a mess of this.
When I'm playing a pinball game, yeah, I want it to go in the direction of getting a higher score. I hit this or that, I get a better score. But it's not like, oh, I have to do this to complete this level. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of... It's weird.
Well, it's not that you're only playing one pinball machine. It's, there are levels. It's just that it happens to be set up as a pinball game.
And then just this one level has like 3 or 4 different pinball
Sub-levels.
machines in it.
Yeah. And right here's also one of the reasons why Sonic Spinball is so frustrating, because like you've been on this
Just trying to get into
area.
this stupid thing.
That bird keeps getting in your way. You
worst part
basically
of it
need
is-
to be perfect twice in a row. First time to kill the bird, second time to actually do what you want. And if there's no second chance, by the time you get to your second chance, the bird is back.
Yes, there's no escaping it. And this is before I can even get back to fix the part I missed. Did I do this wrong again? I did this wrong again. I had...
But you don't have unlimited lives, right?
No,
So it'd almost be better for us to just reset at this point in time, don't you think?
not a bad idea. Promised myself I wouldn't cry. I do kind of like the fact that in keeping with that pinball theme, it kind of names all the things you do in the little like faux pinball score screen.
Oh shit.
Wee!
And reset again.
It just is a tough game.
It's a hard freaking game.
So if you jump under the paddle, you just bounce off the paddle straight into the water. So how's about that?
This game would have been 10 times better if what they would have done was like, okay, once you complete this objective, then you're allowed to go to the next area.
Yeah.
And once you complete the first objective, you're not allowed to go back.
That's the problem. The whole map is very easy to accidentally wind up in the wrong end.
There are also characters from the television shows. Oh god, it's going slow motion. Yes! Oh.
It's finally
Boss
over.
room is open? There's
Boss
a boss
room.
after all that?
It never ends.
What the hell?
They couldn't just bring you to the boss fight after you get all the crystals?
I mean, at this point, you're freaking rich. You have all these Chaos Emeralds. I mean, can't you just like cash one of them in for a ride?
There's just so many opportunities to die
There
in
are.
between getting the Chaos Emeralds and the boss.
And so few opportunities to save or live, or if you get inside, you can like pinball around in, no pun intended.
Not there.
I'm inside!
Oh, no.
Nice, Dave.
Do it, do it, do it.
Keep it up.
I do like how wacky the design of Robotnik is.
And here it actually plays more like a standard Sonic game because you're jumping around. Yeah, there's a series of mini games between the levels. Sonic time.
There you go.
Right.
Looks cool.
See, now it's meta pinball because you can see Sonic's hands at the corner of the screen.
Yeah, you can see the reflection in the glass of Sonic kind of eyeing everything. I would have been more okay with the game just being a series of these. Like, just one after the other, like maybe like 20 of them or something like that.
Kitschy mini games.
Yeah.
But that's always been Nintendo's thing more than Sega's thing.
Yeah.
This whole game is a lot of fun. It's just for the apocalyptic difficulty of the first level.
Yes.
And then the realization that it doesn't get any easier. It will never get easier to beat.
Come on,
One of the things that this game does really well, thematics. The level designs are all kind of appropriate. They all add up in fun, neat little visual ways.
Yeah.
Doesn't look
And-
like there's anything there to save you if you fall too.
Nope. So in that sense, having something to help you was like, was the first level being easier and more
Oh, no.
Yeah, because see, there's just
Yeah.
freaking...
Oh, my God.
That's the other thing. It'd be one thing if there was a continue or a usable number of lives. You get 3 to beat the whole freaking thing.
So, we mentioned we're going to beat this game today, but I think we're going to have to use some codes. Because we done suck.
Fair enough.
It's not our fault. It's Sega's.
It's Sega's.
It is Sega's fault.
Say hello to YouTube, Louie. I am Lord of the Vale.
It's a good game if you don't want to buy your kid a lot of different games because they'll never beat this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be like,
You can be like, yeah, oh, you want Mario 64? I'll get that for you when you beat the game you already have.
Plus, it's kind of like it's like a Nietzsche book made into a video game.
Yeah.
Everything's useless.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh.
Aha!
Nice.
Every time I get in a new level, I'm just filled with terror.
Oh
I
God,
have no
what's going
idea,
on?
like, what will kill me. Anything could kill me.
Youthful wonder's already been replaced with the dread of adulthood.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if I was gonna die just there. Apparently not.
Yeah, I mean, when I play this game...
That time I did die.
I mean, every now and again, there's something you think, I might just pick this up and play it for a few minutes, because, well, tell me there's another game like this. This game is actually very slow in game pace, and, again, is horrifyingly difficult.
You know, there's something that you said, it's slow in game pace. The thing is, it's extremely fast, but it's slow in pace. You know?
Yeah, the gameplay itself is really, really fast, and then you realize you haven't accomplished anything.
Yes. Oh, Dave!
Do it.
Oh, that is horrifying.
Oh my God, he's a tank of magma.
Everything in this game is just a nightmare.
I mean, really, it's just an acid nightmare. Sonic wakes up and realizes he's been in Las Vegas the entire time.
Oh, no.
No! Are you serious? No! What? Could you have climbed up there? He was kind of
I tried
holding
pushing
on.
buttons, but it's going down the middle.
Dave!
You're the chosen one. PL1.
Level 3.
Level 3.
Level 3. Going into turbo mode.
So you
No,
should-
wait,
accidentally went to slow mode.
Hey.
There it
Hey, there we go. Worked.
Incredible.
This looks very space age.
Something very high tech is happening here. Yep, we're playing inside of the console. Welcome to the machine.
There's the crystal. It's in a cage.
Oh, quit laying down on the bloody
No!
job. Ah,
It's
there's a grinder
just meat grinder.
What do you think?
now. So they just get progressively angrier places to die.
Yeah.
Sure
So something
will.
I just noticed, that little diagram there shows you the state of the emerald chamber. So you have to get it to line up right so that you can get into it from that pipe there.
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool.
That is so nuanced.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, again, there's just a lot of cool little things where you think, oh, well, that's kind of fun. No! God!
That's kind of fun.
Well, you think that's kind
Was
of
that
fun?
fun,
Oh,
Dave?
That was fun!
Was it fun?
Fun!
This is the kind of game that interrupts you when you're saying that's kind of fun.
That really was my sweet comeuppance for saying I enjoyed it.
Alright, so we've been playing this for a while, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to wonder, why does this game even exist?
Yes, I
a
would
fair
like, you know,
question.
it's kind of it's such a black sheep. You know, I'd like some background on it. Might be good to consult an expert on the matter, as a matter of fact.
Let's go see what Brett's up to. Oh, didn't see you come in. This game was a bit of a black sheep in the family. It came between Sonic 2 and 3. It was based on the Casino Night Zone, except without the gambling, because gambling corrupts. Oh, let me just make that a little hotter.
Ah, it just launched me into magma.
Is anyone out there good at Sonic Spinball? Let me know if you are good at Sonic Spinball.
Send us some footage of you being good at Sonic Spinball,
Please.
would you?
Even like I watched some walkthroughs earlier to be like, okay, you know, let's see like how the game is supposed to be played before we jump into it. And the guy's dying left and right, and like, you know, what were you gonna say?
To borrow a Futurama, there's only 3 people in the world that can play this, and even they're not very good at it.
You're just playing level 1 again. What are you doing?
I can't reach the
Giving up.
reset button. Also, I've lost all hope. Come on! I put the code in right this time.
So even the codes.
I'm
You
being
know.
defeated by the options menu. What is this? There is no winning.
Now we're just trying to get out of this alive.
Yes.
We just want to go home.
I'm not optimistic.
Done.
He's given up. He's given up on trying to put the codes in.
I can't even do the codes.
We suck at Sonic Spinball.
We suck at Sonic Spinball. We suck at Sonic Spinball.
We suck at Sonic Spinball.
Tony? Dave? Brett? Where's everybody? Well, that's okay. They're just gonna miss me beating Spinball. That's okay. I can do it. I can beat Spinball. I've seen the 4th level. I can beat Spinball. okay. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna beat Sonic Spinball tonight.
Sure you are, Dan. Time for your medicine.
Hey, John. I hate you for not showing up.